Wardrobe furnishings for Retro Game Lounge provided by 80stees.com. For all of your rad retro shirt needs, check out 80stees.com.
What's up, everybody? Your old pal Jimbo back again with Mark the Game Shark, and we have something epic we want to talk to you about today. Just a conversation we were having amongst ourselves, actually. Just a few kind of tips and tricks that we picked up along the way as, you know, from my perspective, a collector, and Mark's perspective, you know, he's a guy who actually fixes these things, repairs things, capacitors and stuff like that. Just little things that we thought we would share with you all that could turn like a non-working game or non-working system into a working game and working system. These are really simple to do. They really just don't take much effort, don't take much money or anything like that. It's just more know-how than it is time, effort, or money. So we have a couple of demonstration pieces here. I'm sure that everybody, you included, Mark, has seen games like this.
Oh, yeah,
where
absolutely.
you get marker and shit on it, you know, where you get writing, somebody's video store, like, you know, Jamie's Game or something like that. You run into that all the time. And when you're buying something in the secondary marketplace, like Amazon or eBay or something, that normally lowers the price because they can't sell it as like very good condition because it's got writing on it, because a lot of people think that it's actually very difficult to get this stuff off. You know, they think because it's permanent marker that it's going to be permanently on there. But we actually have a solution that we'd like to share with you that's actually really, really easy to get this stuff off. So one thing that I've found that is incredibly effective at removing permanent marker, just like this from video games, is just your standard like Mr. Clean or even the generic magic eraser. These things literally are kind of magic when it comes to getting this stuff off of games. You just add a little bit of water, throw a little bit of elbow grease in there, and it's just amazing how much it literally just erases this stuff off of cartridges with a minimum amount of elbow grease. It really doesn't take much effort at all. Just give it a few passes, a few scrubs, a little bit of perseverance, and it literally just comes right off.
Another way to get rid of permanent marker is by using dry erase marker. What you do, you draw over the permanent marker with dry erase marker, let it sit for like half hour, 45 minutes, and then go over with alcohol and isopropyl, like 91% alcohol, and it comes right off.
That's a good idea. So another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is a little trick that I found along the way about getting, let's say, a non-working system that uses cartridges and turning it into a working system. I cannot tell you how many times this very, very simple and inexpensive trick has worked for me. That would be just getting a little package of electronic wipes. You can get these at your dollar store. As long as it's electronic safe, you're totally fine. And I'm just gonna use this here for a little quick demonstration. This is just a standard TurboGrafx game. This is Psychosis. Doesn't matter which one you use, obviously. And basically, you can apply this to everything. Super Nintendo games, Sega Genesis, anything where you're inserting a cartridge game into a slot. And you basically just take the game and you kind of wrap it in the white, kind of like a condom, and just, pardon the pun here guys, just kind of insert, take out, insert, take out, insert, take out. Yeah, come on. Make your jokes, but that's basically just what you do. You use that to basically clean the contacts on the game, and you're cleaning the contacts on the system at the exact same time. So it's more or less like one of the old school like NES game cleaning systems, because those more or less use the same principle. You would attach that like a game cartridge and just boom, 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 and it would clean the contacts. This is more or less the same thing. For example, the TurboGrafx 16 that I gave Mark in the last episode of Retro Game Hall, it, quote, wasn't working when I got it. That's why the guy was giving it away so cheap. I took this, wrapped it in a wipe, insert, came right up, just like that. I've done that countless times with TurboGrafx 16s, with Super Nintendos, with Nintendos, with Segas. It has worked 99% of the time. So don't be afraid, you know, to get a system that someone says isn't working, where as long as it's getting electrical power, you can probably get it working. Like, especially if they're going to give it away for a low price, give it a shot. See if you can get it working.
So another method you can use is using CRC contact cleaner. You can buy this at any auto store in Walmart. It's relatively cheap, and you just basically spray the contacts and just let it sit for like 5 minutes. It evaporates all the dirt and gets it all off, and you're good to go. It's just one simple spray, and you can even do it on the circuit boards as well. If it gets like real dirty or like dusty, it'll just eat away at that, and
So it's safe. It's safe to spray on like a raw circuit board.
Yeah,
you can just spray it down and let it evaporate.
Yep.
That's really good, man. I'm gonna keep that in mind in case I ever have to try that, because I'm an arcade owner. You know, so are you, and those things get really, really dusty.
Yeah.
So if I can spray something down and basically just melt, you know, so to speak, the freaking dust off there, I'm in.
Yeah,
That sounds like a really good idea.
contacts will just be nice and clean afterwards.
Awesome.
I also do that after I repair a Game Gear. I just like spray the whole thing. Let it sit for like 5-10 minutes, even, and wait for it to evaporate, and you're good to go.
Awesome, good tip, man. We want to give a very special thanks to 80stees.com for sponsoring this very special video. We hope we have provided you guys with some helpful tips and tricks to get your system and your games back up and running. Thank you very much for stopping by, and we will see you soon.